Hi, I'm Bambi. I'm a D2 player and streamer on Twitch at Twitch TV, Kiss Kiss, BC Bambi Kiss Kiss. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the Deep Stone Crypt Jumping puzzle in two different ways. There's a harder way, which is a little bit faster, and then a much easier way, which isn't that much slower. I'm also going to be showing you 3 pieces of lore that are in between Atrax and the Tanix room. If you like this video and it's helped you, show it to your fire team to help yourself twice, and please like and subscribe. The first one I'm going to show you is the more difficult way. It's only more difficult because there's a few ads and there's one bigger jump.
Artificial intelligence activated. Enjoying yourselves, intruders? It's worth knowing the cataclysmic damage you will be responsible for today. Do not fool yourself.
The more difficult way is actually on the left here. We're going to drop down behind this catwalk onto some awkward little platforms that have these dividers in the middle of them. We're going to jump around these dividers until we reach the other side of these small platforms. From here we have our first big jump where we're jumping over to this catwalk in the distance. Once we reach this catwalk, we're going to have a lot of ads that keep respawning. This is where it'll be really difficult if your fire team has left you behind, and you may want to take the other direction where less ads are. Once the ads are clear, we're just looking out for these station blades that come past us. We're going to take a running jump and jump over to the final platform just before the chest. That final jump is generally the most difficult when you're on one of the floaty classes, such as the Warlock or the Titan. I always find that I boot my head around where that fan blade is, so I tend to take the other direction when I'm on one of those classes. When you're doing the easier path, you're still going to start in the airlock, just like you did before. However, the differing part is once we've cleared these ads at the start, we're actually going to take a path on the right. You'll see there's a lot less ads in this direction. There still are a couple, so watch out for those. So to do this, instead of dropping down where we did before, we're running along this catwalk around to the right side. From here, we're going to see a catwalk that sticks straight out into oblivion, and we're going to run along that until we reach the end. At the end of the platform, our first jump is to our left. It's down a little lower than where we start, so a small run up will help. From this platform, we're going to jump up to the next one, and it is the longest jump. Your next jump does have a fan blade in your way, so just watch out for that, let it go by, and then take a running jump to a platform that's the same level as this one. From here, it's just a small jump up to the platform, then we follow the catwalks around. We have one last jump up, and then we're on the main platform where we would meet the rest of our fire team. To get the chest from here, we're just running to the other side of this big platform. We look down, there's a small catwalk for us, drop down onto that, jump across to the chest, and now you've met up with the rest of your fire team.
Guardian down.
Once you've gotten the chest, we're turning back the way we came, and we're just hopping up onto that big platform again. From this main platform, there's actually a couple of hidden catwalks that jut out below your viewing level. I like to use these small catwalks to help make my jumps easier. We've got a few ads over here that we might have to clear before we make our jump onto that other jut-out catwalk.
Guardian down.
Once we've reached the other side, there will be a couple of captains, probably a lot of shanks that we need to take out before we can keep moving on. From here, it's pretty straightforward jumping puzzle. We're jumping along the platforms around the corner to the right. This is where we find our next piece of lore. We're going to drop down onto the platform below us, and from here you can see the lure way down low, which you can drop all the way down to. However, I've stopped in the middle. Once you've collected your lure, you're just going to walk around the other side of this platform where you see there's an easy way up. We jump back up onto the platforms where we started. Watch out for the fan blade here. Once we jump up here, there are two ways. One is a little faster, straight above you, or if you're not confident, you can take the left side.
Guardian down.
The rest of the jumping puzzle is pretty straightforward. You can't really go wrong here. There are a few adds, but they won't give you too much problems. When we get to the end here, I ignore the last platform. I turn behind myself and jump up to get to where the adds are. We're going to ignore the adds here just so that we can get the last piece of lore. As you see, we turn to our right and there's a long pathway that leads us back the way we came. Just run all the way to the end of this, and once you reach the end, you will find your last piece of lore in the jumping puzzle. Next, we want to go back and clear all the adds. I've sped this up just to save you some time, but if you're alone, it will be more difficult. With your fire team, it's not too bad. Once the adds are all clear, you're going into the airlock. Now, this is where you'll often be stuck waiting for anyone who's a little slower. You should probably show your friends this video so that they speed up next time. But while you're stuck here waiting, have a little dance party with the rest of your fire team.
Guardian down. Guardian down. Guardian down.
Once everyone has arrived at the airlock will open to let you into the next area. We're just going to run through this area, and just before we get to the door leading into the Tanix room, we're going to take a right. You'll see a cylinder here. This cylinder we're just jumping up on top of, and on top of it at the end is your last piece of lore. If you've collected all 4 other pieces, this is your last point, and now you'll have the ghost. If there's any other videos you might like to see, please leave a comment below and I'll try and get to them. And thanks for watching.